Good morning, everybody. All right, so we are December 20th, and yeah, I weighed in this morning. I am at 378.6, so we are finally out of 379s, which is good news. Yesterday, I spoke about it yesterday, but I ended up taking some Fiber One bars, two Fiber One bars, 2 days ago to see if it could help me go to the bathroom, and whew. Now, I don't know. I know there's a recommendation of how much fiber you should be taking in a day, but I'm curious if the amount of calories, like if, for example, if it's a higher percentage of your calories for the day, does it work more? Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, if I have, I don't know, two Fiber One bars, but I ate 2,000 calories versus two Fiber One bars, but I only ate 1,000 calories. Will it be more effective on 1,000 calories because it's a bigger? I have no idea. But oh my God, did it work yesterday? I've went more often to the bathroom yesterday than I did in the last 2 weeks, easily. And not only that was I actually going to the bathroom, I was pretty gaseous. I'll be honest with you. I don't know, I was rooting and tooting everywhere. It was crazy. But that was good. So it's good to know that it works. I don't want to abuse that because I get a feeling that, well, my body will easily adapt if I do that every day. But now it's going to be my new go-to, I guess, every couple of days. If I say I haven't had a bowel movement, I'll probably just take one. I'll start with one because two is like, I feel like I got cleansed. That's how crazy it was yesterday. So it's probably why I lost an extra pound too. I'm getting some of the stuff out. Let's see, yesterday, what did I eat? So I ended up having a coffee for breakfast. I was supposed to have my shake for lunch. That didn't pan out simply because I left work earlier to come back home, work from home. But since I was home, I rather have my peanut butter banana sandwich over my shake, which is what I did. So I had a sandwich instead. We have our bread again, so I'm back to the lower calorie version of that sandwich, which means we are looking at 120, about 250. Oh, it was a larger banana yesterday, so I'd say closer to 300 calories for my sandwich. I always add about 100 calories for my coffee. And then it hadn't kicked in yet, my Fiber One, so I had an extra bar just to kind of help it kick in. So that's another 100 calories there. So I was sitting about 500 calories going into dinner. Dinner ended up being a pizza night. Now I'm not going to eat the pizza, so I ended up eating one of my pizzas. You know, I've eaten a ton of them. I didn't have any left. Thankfully, my mom did have some left, so I went by her place real quick, picked up a couple pizzas there, and yeah. Now I didn't do too well with that pizza either. So I wasn't too sure if it was just me that was kind of getting over the whole pizza, like I killed it. You know how if you eat food too often all the time, you just kind of get over it pretty fast. But then I realized because it was such a better pizza than being the microwave version. Usually when I was when I was in Quebec City, I was microwaving it every night. Now I was actually put it in the oven. It was nice, crispy. It was good pizza, but it has asparagus on it. So normally my pizzas will have asparagus on it. I think that's what it is because there was something that was just taking all the taste. I hate asparagus, and it was kind of inside the vegetable, so I wasn't seeing it, but I could definitely taste like something was off. And there we go. So now I know for the next ones. So I'm due to make a new batch of pizzas, or my mom might do it for me, but if not, I can definitely do these two. It's very easy to make. So I'll look into that, making a new batch just in case. But I am kind of pizzaed out for the most part. It's there now for emergencies only, no, emergencies, but for times where I just don't want to do the huge calorie intake, like eating real pizza. There's no nutrition in there, and it's delicious, but at the end of the day, I know I'll feel like crap after eating it. So 278.6 is very good. I have a feeling this might be the lowest I'm going to be until Christmas time. Not that I'm not saying that in the kind of way where I'm going to stop losing weight. I'm going to keep being careful with my calories, but some of the meals coming up this week are going to be pretty high in sodium, even if they are healthy-ish. Like give you an example. Tonight, if I'm not mistaken, actually tonight is Pancake Tuesday. We're doing a Pancake Tuesday. I will not be having pancakes. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat tonight. I don't want to eat that pizza, so I don't know. I might go pick up like a roasted chicken and maybe a salad or something. And I don't like salad, but they have some more interesting salads sometimes here at the grocery store that have kind of like a spicy type of salad. So maybe I'll go pick up something like that. Or even though I keep thinking about that Portuguese chicken I had, I don't know. Maybe I'll re up on that one. So I'll figure it out for tonight. But other meals that we're having this week that's going to be high in sodium is, for example, I think it's tomorrow we're having lasagna with a side of salad. Now I'm going to take a small piece. So my meal is like I'm going to be sitting around 1200. I still haven't gone to 1200 today. Yesterday was very close. I got to about 1100. But having at least the next meals like lasagna should probably help me cross that line. But it's always going to be around that 1200. So I'm always losing weight no matter what. I'm losing about a third of a pound a day, which is, it's great. Even if the scale doesn't show it, it's fine. I know it'll be just like happened in Quebec, where I'm just going to kind of have a nice week where my sodium stays low and my calories stay low, and it's just going to shed it all off and have a big drop. I'm fine with that. I've obtained my goal. So will I go back over the 280 mark? I might after the lasagna day. Who knows? I might. But it's going to be a little piece of lasagna. It's going to be a side of salad. And then we have another one. It's going to be I think it's gyro night, where it's like a pita with chicken and veggies in it and a side of sweet potatoes or something like that. Anyways, we've got some really good, cool meals coming up that I'm looking forward to eat, because I've been eating too much of the same things. So I need some variety right now. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, everything's good. A little annoyed. I had some plans over the holidays in the States, and my card got frauded yesterday. So I had to deal with that. I spent over an hour talking to my bank, explaining that I was not wherever the hell these sales were. I think it was in San Francisco. I'm like, dude, I'm pretty far from there. It's not me. So I'm gonna get a new card only next week. And now, is it gonna come in time for me to go do what I wanted to do? I don't think so. So a little wrench into my plans, but we'll live. We'll survive. Worst case, we'll just stay in town and be with the family. We'll see what happens. That's about it for today. Feeling good. Feeling hungry though this morning. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm trying to fight it a little bit there, because I could definitely go for some food. I'm looking forward to getting my sandwich in today. And I'm running out of powder, so I got to get some more powder. So yeah, listen, it's about building my routine. I think I kind of found what works for me. Right? For the most part, I don't mind skipping breakfast. For the most part, having a shake or that sandwich for lunch, it hits the spot for me. It might not hit the spot for you. But again, this is part of the weight loss. Remember, it's not just losing the weight. We need to find something we can do every day, or perhaps the rest of our lives. Of course, things are going to change, but we got to kind of aim for that, to be sure that we will be able to maintain it afterwards too, even after we get off of Saxenda, and our appetite might be, worse than it is now. So this, I like it. This works for me. And yeah, so I'm glad that I've got part of it worked out. I feel like the other stuff that's remaining on just on the food side is I need more variety for dinners. I got to work on that. I want to get try a lot more things. And the good thing with my low calorie intake that I have leading up to dinner, I have the possibility of trying all kinds of recipes without ruining my day, even if I ruin my scale for a few days, So a lot of trial and error on that end, and some healthy snacks. I want to add some healthy snacks because I eat in a 6-hour window, right? Those of you that are not aware, that's what I do. I do intermittent fasting. That's why I skip breakfast. That's why I don't eat after dinner. Once that's done, I'm done. That's it. Aside from water, and now I've added every once in a while, I add a coffee. Well, I say once in a while, almost nearly every day now. I add a coffee. It works. I find it fills me up a lot, coffee. I don't like coffee, but you sort of get used to it. It's still not great, but you sort of get used to it. And it works really well. It's a really, really good filler. If I have a coffee around 11, I usually don't want to eat till 1:30 because I'm full. That's fantastic. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep working on that. Keep finding different types of meals, different types of snacks. that I can add probably between lunch and dinner. Something, and not just any type of snack, a snack that actually gives me minerals, vitamins, whatever my body needs to be healthy and that I enjoy. That's the hard part, that I enjoy. So yeah, things are going well so far. You guys are seeing it. Listen, I can't complain. I need to go shopping for some clothes. I think today I might have some time. Oh, I forgot to say something. So listen to this. Yesterday I was playing ping pong. I've been playing a lot of ping pong. I play like at least an hour. I break a sweat, man. I'm getting better, so I'm reaching out. I'm dipping and dodging, and it's a dodgeball reference. Anyway, so even though it's not huge exercise, after a while, if you're playing intensely for an hour, I have the sweaty back. I sweat, so it's great. And I ended up playing against somebody yesterday, and usually your mics are off, but the guy just the way he was doing his backhand, instead of doing just a normal wrist backhand that we do for ping pong, he was doing the long like tennis backhand. So I turned on my mic. I said, "Man," I said, "you look like a good tennis player." So he turned on his mic, started laughing, and we started having a conversation while we were playing ping pong. This guy was way better than I am. Anyways, we got to talking, and after a while, I realized that this guy lives close to where I live, and then, and he's a semi-professional tennis player, I think, in the summer, but in the winter, because we can't play tennis here in the winter. He plays in a badminton league. Now, I've been looking for badminton leagues because I used to play badminton all the time. I love, love, love badminton. Whether or not my knee and my heel can handle it anymore, I'm not sure, but I've been looking for a badminton place in my area for the long time. Normally I have to cross the bridge, and it's just such a hassle in the winter. You never know. So I've stopped playing for the last like 5-6 years. But I used to play 3 times a week, 3 hours a night, and I would lose a ton of weight playing that. I was sweating, my heartbeat was always up, and I loved it. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a physical activity that I don't even realize that I am huffing and puffing. And anyway, so he invited me tonight. He goes, "Listen, there's a league 2 nights a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 to 10 p.m., which is great. My kids go to bed at 7. So it doesn't mean I'm going to go every week, but I spoke with the wife, and she's going to do the bedtime duty tonight if I choose to go try the badminton. And if that works out, well, Mom, I know sometimes you watch the videos. You might have a couple nights where we're asking for to put down the kids, and maybe I'll go with my wife. We'll get some activities like we'll do some workouts playing badminton like we used to do back in the day. So that is really, really exciting news. I hope I got to find my racket. I hope I'm feeling okay. If I'm gonna give it a shot. If I can find my racket, if my knee, my heel, because my heel, I hurt my heel again, my Achilles a couple weeks ago. So it's not 100%, but if I feel like I'm feeling strong enough for it, I'm going to go tonight. We're going to give it a shot. $5 to play too. Come on. So that is really, really exciting news. That could be a pretty big game changer. If this works out and once or twice a week I'm able to go now, even if it's not always at 7, put the kids down, say head out of here, and I get there around 7:30 or 8, even if I can play for 2 hours. And apparently I was asking, like, okay, well, what do we look? Is it 1 versus 1? Because I'm not in good enough shape for 1 versus 1. No, 2 versus 2. And I said, is there a lot of time between matches? He goes, no, we have 8. We have 8 courts. Usually you're sitting on the bench for maximum 2-3 minutes, which is great. So you just have a little bit of time to recover, and then you're back on. I'm telling you, this could be big news. So pretty excited about that. We'll see how that goes. We'll give it a shot hopefully tonight, and I'll let you guys know what kind of shape I'm in tomorrow. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I'm definitely going to go. And yeah. So I thought I'd share that with you. Anyways, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all getting ready for the holidays. I know I say this a lot, but men, if you're watching, December 20th, so you've only got another day or two before you start shopping for your wife while she shops for everybody else. So we got to start thinking about it now. All right. Bye, everybody.